This is a Renegade row. We use a Renegade row as an introductory functional exercise and a sling integration movement. Slings are outer core movements because what we're trying to do is we're trying to get these different regions of muscle, different kinetic chains to begin to tie themselves together. So it's a really effective foundational movement. The key is to understanding why we're doing it. And so I say that because we hold a plank position, but when we hold plank, what matters is two things. Is that when we start to raise one arm or move one arm away from our body or raise or move one foot, what we want to understand is that our body is supposed to stay stable. It's not supposed to move at all. And so what that means is that we don't want to let the hips go. So what that does is it forces us to engage sections of muscles that are designed to work together. And the other thing about it is that we want to specifically recruit certain muscles. So when we stabilize ourselves in a plank position, we're focusing on our lats and we're focusing on our pelvis. So if I concentrate on keeping my pelvis stable and I concentrate on keeping my lat engaged, the proper kinetic chains are going to begin to work together automatically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to row with my right hand and I'm going to focus on my left lat to stabilize this side of my body, and I'm going to concentrate on my right hip so that it doesn't raise in the air or move in the air at all, okay? So a Renegade row with my right arm looks like this. My left lat is tight, 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 and my right hip isn't moving. If you do a Renegade row like this, it serves no purpose at all. The kinetic chain is broken, it completely defeats the action. Just the same as if you do a bird dog like this, it doesn't serve any purpose. So the effectiveness of the Renegade row is a reflection of exactly how it's performed and the concentration on the specific muscle that you use. The other exercise that we like to do in conjunction with the Renegade row as a foundational functional exercise is the lateral row, is this movement, where we move the dumbbell away from the side of our body. The key to having success with the movement is understanding how to recruit the stabilization lat and understanding that we need to keep the pelvis stable. Keeping the pelvis stable is, we have success with it by understanding how far apart we need to keep our feet. So if I have my feet in close, well, I can keep my pelvis stable here, but if you're a beginner, you might not be able to do it like that. So let yourself get your feet as wide apart as they need to be in the beginning. You might need to have your feet way apart here. That's okay. And then as time goes by, you can narrow and narrow your stance as you create your progression, or you can add more weight. Okay? So the Renegade row and the lateral raise from plank.